Are we live? We're live. What's up, everybody? I'm really hot and sweaty right now. I just got done washing my car. Um, we didn't do an episode this last week, so I'm catching up. And sorry about all the background noise. It's really, really hot, so you're gonna have to deal with the air noise. But I'm so tired. I'm probably not gonna be talking a whole lot, which will help. So let's get the camera off my sweaty ass, ugly face, and dive in. We're playing Resident Evil 2. We're starting our long trek through Resident Evil 2. This one will probably take... This one in part 4 will probably take the longest. Very excited. We're going to be playing this on the PS3. This fan over here, so I don't die. Whew. The PS3 might be my favorite game system. I used to say PS2, but man, look at all these games I have on here too. I got Mega Man Legends, which is Capcom, by the way. Dino Crisis 2, Capcom. Oh, I love Suikoden, man. Suikoden's fun. I like the first Suikoden better than 2. Breath of Fire 4, that's Capcom 2, isn't it? I don't know. Parasite Eve, which is like Final Fantasy mixed with Resident Evil, really fun. Final Fantasy Tactics, which is my favorite Final Fantasy game. Lucifer Ring, which is really cool. And then we got our Resident Evils. Probably the 2 best games of all time ever in history, especially this one. So let's jump in. Let's get her going. Let me cool down a little bit. I just washed my car. Hopefully I'm being loud enough. I don't know. There's a lot of cutscenes and stuff at the beginning of this, so I'm going to probably just let Resident Evil 2 do its magic on you. You still alive? We're still alive. The first time I ever played this, I was 11 years old. All-time favorite game, hands down, easily. We're playing on easy.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Redwood City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapons experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars immediately began investigation. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
The edition I'm most familiar with is on the Nintendo 64, but I played this one quite a bit.
What have we got here? Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that?
Oh shit!
What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move. Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a screaming.
Wait! Don't
Get
shoot!
down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Lock 'em up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Wait.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother Chris.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Good thing we buckled up.
Still in one piece.
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay.
Leon!
Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. I used to could do this without even really killing much, but we're not gonna get too crazy here with these games. The Nintendo 64 version doesn't have these words. Maybe it's turning. Should I use the analog? Ew! Oh god. Okay, I think that it is. Got it. Pretty good for not having played this game for 3 or 4 years.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So we have more than enough ammo to go for that freaking shotgun, so we will. Let me there's a letter on the Nintendo 64. I'm not going to talk about the Nintendo 64 version all the time. That is my favorite. And when I pick these up, cutscene. Okay. Music stops, we're good. Save that for. Okay, use the controls. Okay. We're gonna save that for something later. So the trick to getting the secret key, you get it off of dead Brad Vickers, which is pretty cool. And the trick to getting Brad Vickers to show up, you find him in the alleyway when you get to the Raccoon City Police Department. If you kill him, he's really hard to kill. He takes a lot of bullets to kill. But I think you're not supposed to pick. Either you're not supposed to pick up any items. That's what it is. You're not supposed to pick up any items on the way there. So we are obviously not going to get the Brad Vickers thing. But it's not very easy to do. So yeah, that's how you and then you get a key. So when you're in the dark room, save room at the base of the stairs, you can get your other costumes. But the other costumes are so stupid that I always play with auto aim because there's fixed camera angles and it's the best way to detect if an enemy's gonna scare the crap out of you. There's a healing item. So there was one point when I would play this game, I could run through all this without. The only enemy I would have to kill is the ones on the bus. The ones on the bus and. Excuse me. The ones on the bus and the one in that little. No, I think I can run past him. Yeah, there's only two enemies I'd have to kill. run through all this shit. I'm sparing y'all because it takes a while. I'd have to be, I'd have to practice it for a second before I can get through it. Yeah, right here, there's no way to get past these guys without just murdering them. Oh man, there's a letter from Dario in there too. Well, the files I think on Nintendo were different because the game came out a little while after. Alright, I made it. I remember the first time I played this, I was like, man, I really want to explore that city. So eventually, when you play Resident Evil 3, you're more in the city. It's really cool. Like that gas station's back. Anyway, this is where you fight Brad Vickers, a dead zombie Brad Vickers from the last game. The asshole who flew away in the helicopter and left us to die. Another cool thing, I'll show you. When we walk out here, I'll show you. Maybe that's another game too. I don't know. If you went over there and you hit the right button, it shows you the other side of that fence, and there's some zombies over there. Or whatever.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go. Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Bitch, you just point a gun at me? Nothing. Nothing at all. Anybody watching this shit? No, not right now. So lately, I was playing through Final Fantasy 9, but lately I've been really into I was playing Final Fantasy 9 and the newest Ghost Recon. It's been out for a little while. It's pretty fun, but I just picked up Ghost of Tsushima this last week, and it is so cool, so good. I've always wanted like a really good like samurai game. And the cool thing is it's on my sorry. Sorry guys, got distracted with my phone. So anyways, Ghost of Tsushima, I did a stream the other night, just kind of showing it off. It's so fun, man. And I noticed only 3 of my friends on PS4 have it. It's like, what's going on here, guys? It's like, let's put it this way: it is in competition with Last of Us 2 for best game of the year, and I would even say Final Fantasy VII Remake is pretty high up there, as well as the Resident Evil 3 remake. So there's 4 really good games in the last since April, you know. All right, let's keep going. So the door on the right from where we're standing, I'm going to go into. That's usually the way you go. The other door up here to the left there's like a shitload of zombies in there. So we will return to that side of the mansion later. There's our first file, I guess. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the second floor to the Eastern office on the first floor. 2236. Remember that, guys, for me, all right? 2236. Don't forget that. Probably a bunch of cool shit in here, too, since I put it on easy. Yeah, kind of. Cool. No. We're going to use this on the monster that we're about to encounter. That monster. That's why you want the shotgun. That's a lot harder to do with the pistol. Oh man, when this game first came out, that shit was so scary. When it drops down at first, you're like, "What is this?" My uncle Scott said he threw the controller down and died because he dropped the controller onto the floor because that's how bad it scared him. Were there zombies in here in this version? I don't think so. Yeah, we're good. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We've decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It's become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions to unlock the weapon storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure these locks. 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified with missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its more distinguishing characteristics is its lance-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker. We are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. I'm a fan of the Licker. It's a very H.R. Geiger type creature, but I think the Hunter might be my favorite monster still. Like a dinosaur. I think that's it, right? Look at that. Look at that. Pretty sure there's zombies in here. Yeah, there's zombies. No! Gosh darn it! Can't believe I'm not hurt. Jeez. It's cool. I'll take it. Should we save this soon? We'll save on our way back because we have to return back to the camp. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival. Hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located to the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Elliot Edward. We are not going to save just yet. So I can take film in here and develop it. Ooh, I do have an Easter egg. That's pretty easy to do. I think it's 50 times. Yeah, we'll save. We'll save up here. Yeah, that's the key you get from Brad Vickers. It gives Leon 2 costumes. I think it only gives Claire 1, but she gets a revolver gun. Which is cool. Whatever. I don't need it. Can't remember if there's zombies up here. I don't think there is. There is in Resident Evil 3. There's a fat zombie up here, these rupees will give us our first. They'll give us our first plug, I think. We collect 4 plugs to get into the sewer. Claire has to collect. She has to collect 4 these stone tablet things. There's 3 of them, but one of them broke in half or some shit. So they both have 4 things to collect, and then there's 4 keys for the main precinct, which isn't too different from the mansion. In the mansion, you collected the emblem things to get to the courtyard. So very similar setup to the original. And I think I touched on this on the last game, on Resident Evil 1. But there's a Resident Evil 1.5. They had this game almost completely done, and it was a lot more like Resident Evil 1. And I'm so glad that they redid it. You know, obviously this is my favorite game, but yeah, it's pretty cool. There's playthroughs on YouTube of people who've gotten copies of it, and it's something else, man. Claire's not even a character in 1.5, and Leon's he's more like he's got like a flat top and shit. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. The entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G-virus, a variation of the original T-virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me. That will give us our first key, the club key. Or, yeah.
Leon!
Spade? Maybe spade. It's a spade.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not going to find your mother hereafter. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
Okay, so this is Wester's desk. I'm gonna do this 50 times, and then we'll get something. 6. So anyways, this scene reminds me, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Shaun of the Dead. It's a little movie, I don't know. Not a big deal. Just kidding. It's like one of the biggest zombie movies ever. The last 2 decades. Came out in 2004. Anyways, Edgar Wright, that was his first feature-length film, I believe. And he did that he started working on that shortly after he did a show for the BBC called Spaced. And there's an episode of Spaced where Simon Pegg did ecstasy. There we go. Cool. And so he's playing Resident Evil 2 High on Ecstasy. And they end up going to an art exhibit later on in the day. And he starts hallucinating and he thinks everybody's zombies because he's been playing Resident Evil 2. But he's like, it's so cool, man. It's such a good episode of, it's what makes me like that show. And the whole episode is using music from Resident Evil 2, which is pretty fun. Oh, wait. There's another shotgun in here. And that scene's in there, and there's a part, he's playing that scene, and then he, like, yells at his roommate to do something. I don't know, it's funny. Oh, what? Not even. Yeah, we'll get the shotgun later. Space is just rad because it's 2 seasons. Each season's like 7 episodes, and it has so many movie references from that time. Because I believe it was on like 1999 and 2000, maybe 98, 99. I don't know. Well, if it was 99, 2000, they were filming 98, 99. But it's a fun show, man. And then while we're on it, Hot Fuzz and At the World's End are good movies as well. It's Cornetto trilogy. Let's go see what film we got, guys, at Wesker's desk. I do need that right now. Oh, apparently I can. Oh my god. Who's that little boy? That's a little Easter egg. Gosh darn it. Oh, I just... Got me. To get you when you sleep. What you gonna do? Where you gonna go? Nowhere. Anybody? I just watched that with my parents the other day. We watched the best one, the Donald Sutherland Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum. I think it was Jeff Goldblum's first movie. That movie's fucking scary, man. There's stuff that I forget about. Like, the human-faced dog towards the end was like, whoa, what the shit? That was scary. That's alarming. What I was just quoting, though, was the chick from the second remake, which could kind of be considered a sequel, because it was pretty close to the Donald Sutherland one. It came out in the 90s. It might have just been called Body Snatchers, but it's really a fucking good movie, man. It's like one of my favorite movies. There's also Nicole Kidman, I think it's just called Invasion, which is god awful. And then there's Puppet Masters, which came out in the mid-90s as well, and that's what Invasion of the Body Snatchers was based off of, was the novel, Body Snatchers. And I believe Donald Sutherland was in that too. That wasn't very good. So there's 5 different Invasion of the Body Snatchers. The only other thing I can think of like that is definitely Richard Matheson's I Am Legend has been copied so many times. Whatever, like the zombie genre that we're playing right now comes from Richard Matheson's I Am Legend. Believe it or not, Night of the Living Dead was heavily based off of the novel I Am Legend. So all these zombie stories that came after 1969, that came from Richard Matheson. But there's also the Omega Man. There's the Will Smith I Am Legend. And then the best out of all of them, I mean, Night of the Living Dead is the best, but the best direct adaptation is the Vincent Price Last Man on Earth is really good. I love that movie so much. It's like one of my favorite old school movies. Good stuff. And I'd venture to say that a really big inspiration for Carpenter's remake of The Thing would have been the Donald Sutherland Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And to bring it back to Resident Evil, since this is a Resident Chicken podcast, Resident Evil 4 dumped the zombie formula and they went for more of a Thing type creature called the Ganado. Which is really cool. At first, I was pissed because I was such a fan of like these 3 games. But when I actually played it, man, Resident Evil 4 is so good. It's really long though. When I get to RE4, it takes a while. RE4 is cool though because I played that in one night, man. I played that game it took me like 16 or 17 hours to beat it the first time through, and I played all that in one night. That's insane. Should I say? Yeah, I can do all that. Thank you very much. Just now. And now we're gonna go to the other side of the mansion with all the zombies. Do I need the crank? No. I need the crank for the attic. But I might want those. I think there's another save room up here. There's a fuckload of zombies in this next portion. That's why I say it. What's up, dog? Jeez. All zombies, guys. I've actually been wanting to watch. I've been into older movies lately. Like older horror movies. I had a 70s kick there, which is why we kind of went through some movies like that. But you know, I've been wanting to watch a lot of is I believe it's Spanish. Spanish flick Tombs of the Blind Dead. Which if you watch Tombs of the Blind Dead, you usually gotta follow out with the second one. Some people are fans of the other sequels. Or sorry. Some people are fans of like the third and fourth Tombs of the Blind Dead, but I'm not a big fan. They all have different names, so I forgot all of them. I own all 4 of them. 4 of them? Yeah, let's take a quick break. I'll be right back. I don't know if I have it. I probably have it with my song. I didn't get the cool coffin edition, but I got this version. So you got Tombs of the Blind Dead, Return of the Evil Dead, which I'm assuming was trying to bank on the success. Well, no, Return of the Evil Dead came out in 1973. It must have came to the States after Evil Dead, though. The Ghost Galleon, and then Night of the Seagulls. Which, yeah, I never gave a fuck about either of the last two sequels. And they did one of these every year. Let's see, 1971 was Tombs of the Blind Dead. 2 years later, they did Return. Another 2 years, they did Ghost, and then they did Night of the Seagulls. But yeah, these are cool movies, man. I really like this. I'm glad I went with this box set because it was a lot less expensive than the coffin. I always wanted that stupid coffin. But, I mean, I couldn't justify, all that money for something I only really wanted to own half of. Two, 3, 6, right? Yeah, buddy. Where am I supposed to use this last key at? Forget the valve. Oh no. Wrong. Ah. We'll make another trip over here, I guess. I thought that's where the valve was. Is the valve up here? So yeah, anyways, I've really been... Dude, Tombs of the Blind Dead has, like, the craziest atmosphere. Oh, I have to go... Huh. Am I missing something here? Maybe I wasn't supposed to come this way so soon. That's the heart for diamond. That's heart. Let's go check out that. Let's see. Good atmosphere. I like Fulci Zombie a lot. That has great atmosphere. Island of Dead has great atmosphere. Last Man on Earth has excellent atmosphere. I mentioned Invasion of the Dawn of Southern Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Atmospheric horror. Let's see. Anthropophagus has some pretty. Anthropophagus has. Is it anthropophagus? I think, right? Anthropophagus. I don't know. Anyways, that has some pretty crazy atmosphere, and it has an atmosphere that's not too different from the original Resident Evil. Let's see. I feel like that's the heart key too. No, it's got to be the spade. I'm supposed to go back. I'll go start upstairs, and then I was supposed to go down through there. Right? Oh, wait. lot of people don't like the movie Anthropophagus, but Anthropophagus. Anthropophagus. It's a movie about a cannibal who eats an entire island of people. He just murders everyone he gets in. Speaking of zombie, I think this, what's her name? Tia Farrow. What's her name? The chick from Zombie is in Vegas. Those are our two favorite movies. Another movie I've been wanting to watch recently is Curse of the Werewolf. Hammer horror. That's. I mean, Hammer's UK based, but that takes place in Spain. I've been in the mood for the Spanish stuff lately. I don't know. You know who? Speaking of European horror movies, you know, I haven't seen a good horror film from France for a while. France was just cranking that shit out in the early 2000s, man. They had multiple crazy movies. Okay, so there's a shitload of zombies in here too. Let's go grab that shotgun. The original Martyrs is French, right? Martyrs. Inside is intense, dude. La Horde was good. La Horde was kind of like the end of it. French zombie flick. Pretty fun stuff, though, man. What's it called? Borders? There's like Borders or something. That was pretty nice. And I mean, the 90s had some. I mean, France just has good horror movies, but like the 90s had that alien movie. I forgot what. Extro, I think, came from France. And then there was a From Within. What was that? There was that alien movie where the lady gets like infected with an alien inside of her. That comes from like it was like living inside of a jaguar or something. It makes her kill people or something. It was the monster in that similar to like the aliens and the Hidden. Which is also really cool. Are those zombies just eating a zombie? Gnarly. I believe there's gun parts in that. Table stand there. Why? Why can't I do this? The Resident Evil 2 remake, the library is the most stressful shit. Especially when the tire keeps busting in there. And you're trying to get shit cranked over. Ugh. I thought there was a file up here. We're gonna get a plug right now, guys. It's on. What's that movie where the kid's girlfriend gets her head bit off like pretty early on? Is that Deadly Spawn? Deadly Spawn's cool. That's a good stuff. We'll hit up the attic in a little bit. Let's jump on over here. That's where Claire gets to you yelling at her playboy. Pretty sure. I miss Charlie. Charlie's my favorite podcast host of all time. It used to be M. Strange and Sharivia, but they've been replaced. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah, let's go get that gun part. Excuse me. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues in the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. It was so important that maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things or where he's getting the money to pay for them. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Yeah, Chief Irons is a creep. They made him even more fucking creepy in the remake of this game. Total weirdo. Yeah, boy. That adorable little pistol rifle thing I made. I think it does like three round bursts now, maybe two. Holds more ammunition too, doesn't it? Trying to stick again. I don't like the stick with the tape joints. That's funky. statue? Does the statue give me a plug or does it give me a key? It might give me the key. I think it's a diamond key. I could be wrong on that. I think I might get the heart key from Marvin's office. I don't know. The diamond key, I think maybe might be down in the. It gets you a key later on. I don't know. It's been a while. Is that 3? Yeah. Jeez, that might not be the best thing in the world. I'm just trying to shoot him one last time. Oh. No! Bitch. Now I get a key. I get the club key down here. Yeah, I gotta go down here to get that. Oh, if I just tap it, cool. It's just one. What if I just hold it? Yeah, it's 3 numbers. Cool. That gives me more control than I thought I had. So if I open this door, zombies are gonna come in, but I'll save the ammo. It scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid, though. It scared me so bad the first time it happened. Look, there's another picture of Elvira there. Hot ass. Elvira is like in her 60s or something, or late 50s, and she's so fine still. Lily Munster is really hot too. Lily Munster was good. No key down there, huh? That's right, because the key's down there in the remake. See, the remake threw me off, man. I played it too much. I think I was taken to like a whiteboard or something. birds, dude. Birds are jacked up. Tell you what. Tell you what. I think there's a burnt up pipe there that you can't see. Oh, you get a plug and a key. Cool. Oh man, I thought the liquor was coming. Oh. But I think I want to keep that for a minute. Last night, since I like talking about movies, I watched. Where are we at? What are we at? Whoa, hold on here. We're only at an hour and 16 minutes. We can play it a little bit longer. We watched La Bamba. Great movie. This doesn't unlock this door, does this? That's the heart. Okay. So we need to backtrack once more. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Stuck me on the desk. Can I check over here for shit? Don't really need it, but I'll make it. Maybe the club key's down here. Yeah, I need the diamond key and the club key for this basement area. That sounds right. Love that I can do that now. So satisfying. I don't need that yet. Jeez. You only get one of those courts. You can either do it in that hallway where we encountered our first liquor, or there's another hallway when you go down into the underground garage. So you gotta kind of pick which one you prefer. Alright, let's backtrack for 2 seconds and grab some more shit. Or we'll drop some shit off. So we're gonna let that key go to the other side. Yeah, boy. Jeez. File right here? Can I not read that? Weird. Came all that way just for that key? Oh no, I want that part too. Weird. Alright. Since I've been playing a samurai game, I was talking about to some of my friends. I was like, I've never played such a rad open world samurai game. I love Way of the Samurai. The original Way of the Samurai is like the best PS2 games ever. I'm a very story driven person, and that is totally like the definition of choose your own adventure. You just play that game over and over and over again, and experiment with like the different things you can do. Do I use that right now? I think I'm gonna hold on to that along with my cord. I think I just get a. If I use it in here, I'm just gonna get one of those first aid thing. Yeah, but Way of the Samurai would probably be my favorite samurai game. And then Onimusha. I played through Onimusha on here. I just didn't do a commentary while I played it. The reason I'm not using the cord in that hallway is that hallway, as well as this hallway, can kind of be bypassed from this point on. I don't have to use these hallways. The other hallway, I do need to use more once the zombies bust through. It's hard too. Oh no, that's it. That was the last one. Okay, cool. Let's go save really quick. I never played any of the sequels to Onimusha though. I heard it gets pretty crazy. Onimusha would have been good for this podcast though, since it's all Resident Evil. Onimusha's like Resident Evil Samurai. They did Dino Crisis, which is Resident Evil with dinosaurs instead of zombies. And then they have Devil May Cry, which is pretty distant departure nowadays. But Devil May Cry 5 was fucking awesome, and that did use the RE engine from Resident Evil 7 and what else used the RE engine? Resident Evil 7 was like the first one, and then the 2 and 3 remakes, they used the RE engine, right? Pretty sure RE7 was on the RE engine. Pretty sure. But yeah, I like that RE engine, man. That's cool. So yeah, check out Devil May Cry 5. Fifth Devil May Cry was awesome. So much fun. Jeez. That was risky. There's another one over here. Wow. 6 zombies in this little room. Dead. Is he dead? I think that's either a picture of a zombie or the tyrant. Probably the tyrant. Oh, it can be open there. Well, that's where they're keeping all the people that were bit by zombies. Oh no! Marvin! Not Marvin. Fuck. I just killed Marvin. What is it? Oh, fuck. I just shot Marvin. So ridiculous. All right. To Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon Police Department. We are all looking forward to having you as part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all guys at the RPD. It looks like I'll be taking care of you guys. With a bullet from my gun. Slay myself. Man, Marvin ripped that thing's head off. Psycho. I only knew him for about 2 seconds, but I'm gonna miss him. Well, guys, this is bringing us pretty close to the end of this episode of the Resident Chicken Podcast. I think we have a pretty solid start here to the second Resident Evil. Maybe playing through this with both characters won't take as long as I initially was. Ooh, I can't do that yet. That's where I wanted to go to save. Should we do this? Okay, one more backtracking, then we'll call her a night. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna stop tonight because the next part's gonna be perfect for the second episode, actually. So it's a good stopping point. We're kind of through the mansion or the police department. We're gonna venture down underground and we'll probably get into the sewers next episode. So that's actually a pretty good, decent stopping point. I do want that cord though. I guess the only other door that a key can unlock is, or the only, excuse me, is that little room. Is in that room where you first see the liquor at the window. That same room. Oh man. Okay, it's still going. Scared me. Okay, it's still going. Alright, kids. Thank you guys for watching.